Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Ansuan Matthew and I'm a registered pharmacist. Today I'm here to provide some information on dengue fever. As we all are aware that dengue is prevalent throughout the country, which is why the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India has made notification of dengue cases essential. So I would like to share some information on dengue fever. Dengue is a mosquito-borne viral disease. It is transmitted by the female mosquitoes, mainly of the species Aedes aegypti and to a lesser extent Aedes albopicus. These mosquitoes are also vectors of chikungunya, yellow fever and Zika viruses. Dengue is widespread throughout the tropics with local variations in risk influenced by rainfall, temperature, and relative humidity. Dengue causes a wide spectrum of disease. This can range from subclinical disease, which means the people may not know even if they are infected, to severe flu-like symptoms in those infected. Although less common, some people develop severe dengue, which can be any number of complications. It can be associated with severe bleeding, organ impairment, or plasma leakage. Severe dengue has a higher risk of death when not managed appropriately. And severe dengue was first recognized in the 1950s during the dengue epidemics in Philippines and Thailand. Dengue is caused by a virus of the Flavividae family, and there are 4 distinct but closely related serotypes of the virus that cause dengue. And the serotypes are DENV1, DENV2, DENV3 and DENV4. Recovery from infection is believed to provide lifelong immunity against that serotype. However, cross immunity to the other serotypes after recovery is only partial and temporary. The incidence of dengue has grown dramatically around the world in recent decades. A vast majority of cases are asymptomatic or mild and self-managed, and hence the actual numbers of dengue cases are underreported. One modeling estimate indicates 390 million dengue virus infections per year, of which 96 million manifest clinically. So what is the mode of transmission of dengue fever? The primary mode of transmission of dengue virus between humans involve mosquito vectors. It can be mosquito to human transmission or human to mosquito transmission. In mosquito to human transmission, the virus is transmitted to humans through the bites of infected female mosquitoes, primarily the Aedes aegypti mosquito. After feeding on a dengue-infected person, the virus replicates in the mosquito midgut before it spreads to other secondary tissues, including the salivary glands. The time it takes from ingesting the virus to actual transmission to a new host is termed as the extrinsic incubation period. And the extrinsic incubation period takes about 8 to 12 days when the ambient temperature is between 25 to 28 degrees Celsius. In case of human to mosquito transmission, the mosquitoes can become infected from people who are having the dengue virus in their blood. Human to mosquito transmission can occur up to 2 days before someone shows symptom of the illness and up to 2 days after the fever has resolved. Dengue is a severe flu-like illness that affects infants, young children and adults, but seldom causes death. Symptoms usually last for 2 to 7 days after an incubation period of 4 to 10 days after the bite from an infected mosquito. The World Health Organization classifies dengue into 2 major categories. The first one is dengue with or without warning signs and severe dengue. So, what are the characteristic signs and symptoms of dengue fever? It includes high fever, that is high fever of 40 degrees Celsius or 104 degree Fahrenheit, and this fever will be accompanied by other symptoms like severe headache, pain behind the eyes, muscle and joint pains, nausea, vomiting, swollen glands, and rash. The warning signs of dengue include severe abdominal pain, persistent vomiting, rapid breathing, bleeding gums, fatigue, restlessness, and blood in vomit. These are the common signs and symptoms of severe dengue. What all preventive measures can be taken? As we know that the mode of transmission of dengue is through the bite of infected mosquito, we should prevent the mosquito breeding. The proximity of mosquito vector breeding sites to human habitation is a significant risk factor for dengue as well as for other diseases that Aedes mosquito transmit. Make sure that water from coolers and other small containers, including the plastic containers, buckets, used automobile tires, water coolers, pet watering containers, and flower vases, should be removed at least once in a week. Water storage containers should be kept covered with a lid. During the transmission season, that is during the rainy season, all persons can wear clothes that cover arms and legs. Mosquito nets or mosquito repellents can be used while sleeping during daytime. Educating the community regarding the risk of mosquito-borne diseases is also very important. Dengue patients should be prevented from mosquito bites. This will prevent further spread of dengue to other persons. Do follow all the necessary precautions and stay safe from dengue. Stay healthy everyone, and thank you for listening.